Hey everyone, Roblox Dive here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to create a touch part to open GUI. So let's get right into it. So this can be mainly used for things like shop GUIs and simulators, so let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to do is insert a part, and this part we can just press Ctrl 3 to open the model tab like this, and just resize the part, or not open model tab, just switch to scale. Control 3, Control 2, Control 1. Just hotkeys for these that you should know. So anyways, we can rename this part to open GUI. It doesn't really matter, or open shop, this doesn't matter. So there, insert a script, and inside replicated storage, insert a remote event. And this remote event, you can call it open GUI or anything you want. Just make sure you remember the name. So inside the script, we do local event equals games.replicated storage dot open GUI, and then we can do script.parent.touched connect function, add two brackets, type in hit, and then go to the end and then do a few enters. And then what we do is if hit.parent find first child of class, two brackets, speech marks, humanoid, and then go to the end, do space, type enter, few enters, and then we can do local plr equals game.players get player from character, hit.parent, and then we can do event fire client plr, and then we can go ahead and close out that script. And then inside starter GUI, we can hit plus and insert a screen GUI, and this screen GUI can be named anything. I'm going to name it shop because that's what it's most likely going to be used for. Hit plus, insert a frame, and this frame, you might already have one, just make it however you like it. I'm just going to make it look like this. I'm also going to do a close button real quickly. So we're just going to quickly insert a text button, put it in, change the background color to red, and then really quickly just customize it. I don't really want to waste anyone's time here. Just doing a really quick tutorial today. And we can also make the text scaled, just make an X, and it looks better when it's white. Just like that, and inside you can just insert a UI corner, and then rename it to close, and also inside it you can insert a local script, and then do script.parent.mouse button 1 click. A mouse button 1 up, and basically it listens for when the mouse button is pressed down, and then it listens for when the mouse button is lifted up, not when it's lifted down or pushed down. So mouse button 1 click is basically just a full click. So what we can do is use that and then do connect function, get rid of the bracket, add 2, enter, a few enters, and then do script.parent.visible equals false. Go ahead and close that script off, close the close button, and then what we can do is just maybe even move the close button around a little bit, like there. And then inside the frame, insert a local script. And then in here you can do local event equals game.replicated storage dot open GUI, and then we can do event.onClient event connect function, get rid of the bracket, add two of our own, and then go to the end, do a few enters, and then in here we can do script.parent.visible equals true. And now what we can do is close off that script, go to the frame and the properties, disable visible, then go ahead and close everything off. And in this part here, what we can do is make sure it's anchored, can touch is true, and the rest, can collide doesn't matter. Really, I'm just gonna leave it on. And now what we can do is go over to the part, step on it, GUI opens, close it. I think I might have set it to true, but anyways, the close button wasn't really the point. So you can just go here. I actually put a backslash here, so let's get rid of that. If you put that there, hit play. And now that we are done fixing our code, really simple mistake. Step on it, click close, and then yeah. Anyways, it works. It opens a GUI when you touch it. You can hit X to close it, and that's really cool. You can add that to your game if you'd like. It's a pretty cool feature to have. So anyways, if you guys did enjoy this tutorial, make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button for more awesome Roblox Studio content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm also working on a simulator series right now, so make sure to go check that out and create your own simulator game while you're at it. So anyways, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.